Guinness Book of World Records lists Liberace as the highest paid pianist of all time.
At the peak of his success, he was as famous as Elvis Presley and many, many other superstars.
Born Vlada Valentino Liberace on May 16, 1919, in West Allis, Wisconsin, Liberace was a musical prodigy who learned to play the piano by age 4. By age 7, he landed a scholarship at the Wisconsin College of Music, and 4 years later, he debuted as a concert soloist.
When Liberace started trying to make a living as a classical pianist, he was asked to do a rendition of Three Little Fishes, but instead of playing it straight, as it were, he did it combining classical and pop music.
Audiences adored his sort of semi-classical way of performing, and because of that, doors flung open, he found his way into much larger nightclubs.
Liberace moved to California and soon signed record deals with Decca and then Columbia Records. In 1951, he began his own TV show.
The Liberace Show was a local show that just aired in LA. However, it became such a sensation, the show got picked up nationally. For an hour a week, a gentleman, a piano, and a candelabra had America absolutely captured. 35 million people were watching that show on any given night.
Nothing like him had ever been seen on American television before.
Liberace worked on the big screen as well. First in small roles, then he starred in the 1955 feature Sincerely Yours. Liberace also toured the country performing, and eventually found a home for his act in Las Vegas.
Liberace and Las Vegas are synonymous. He was put on this planet to perform there, mostly because of his look, his glittering costumes, but also because he was an amazing talent. People adored him. Vegas adored him. In fact, they opened a museum for him in 1979.
These two were destined to be together. Vegas is loud, it's flashy, it's bright, it's entertaining, it's a little bit naughty, and so is Liberace.
Liberace was the gay stereotype. I mean, if you were blind, you could tell he was gay because the voice, which oozed honey. But he wanted it both ways. He wanted to be the gay stereotype, and he wanted no one to think he was gay.
He went out of his way to make sure people thought he in fact was straight. He went on dates with Judy Garland and a lot of other Hollywood celebrities to put out that image that he was a ladies' man.
During the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, Liberace lost a little of his superstar popularity, but was still a TV guest star favorite and continued selling out concerts.
In his final years, Liberace broke every known record at Radio City Music Hall for the number of tickets sold and for generating the biggest box office of all time. It was the triumphant cap to his entire career.
Liberace died at his Palm Springs, California home on February 4th, 1987. Although his staff denied reports that he had died from AIDS, his autopsy confirmed he had died from AIDS-related pneumonia.
Liberace was about music, he was about diamonds, he was about showmanship. In fact, he was called Mr. Showmanship.